I actually believe that if you can spend a day without experiencing any negative emotions, something unusual will happen. I think this realm, if people didn't experience negative emotions, will cease to exist. If you didn't stress at all about anything, let's just say things happen and you didn't stress, no matter what happens, you get a phone call, someone you love is in a hospital. You don't stress, you don't fear, you don't feel sad, you don't get angry, you don't get scared, you feel nothing. Or you are able to maintain how you were feeling before you had the news. I believe this room will stop existing for you. Like maybe you will wake up, like something unusual will happen. I have noticed that when I'm not stressing about anything, I find that day things are not perfect. There might be some things that I want that I do not have, but I am not stressing. It's like I don't care. Maybe there should be something that I should be concerned about, or something that I'm usually concerned about, but I'm not concerned. Things like unusual things will start happening just to get me to care. Have you ever spent like maybe 5 hours without experiencing any negative emotion? You don't think about a situation and you just start to feel negative emotions. You have a job interview next week and you feel scared. You think about it and you feel scared. You're not really having a bad day, but then you think about the job interview that you're having. Or you think about your job. You think about losing your job. You know, like what will happen if I lose my job? You think about your relationship. What will happen if the person that I'm in a relationship with suddenly decided that I'm no longer good enough? You don't think, like maybe even if you think negative things, but you don't experience negative emotions. Have you been able to go for more than 5 hours without experiencing any negative emotions? Have you not noticed unusual things happening? If you don't care, right? Because you can't really control your thoughts. I mean, you can choose what thoughts to focus on. There's the power that you have, but you can't really control your thoughts. The same way that if you are scrolling online, you can't really choose what you get to see. Even though if you keep on, like if you pay more attention to certain kind of content, the algorithms will keep on suggesting content that's related to the content that you like. But you can't really choose what video is going to pop up next. So it's up to you whether you choose to watch the video or not. Let's say a video pops up and you don't like the video and you just watch it. Maybe someone is saying some ignorant things, like you just, You can see that what they're saying just doesn't make sense. And you just continue to watch, and you don't like what you're watching, but you continue to watch. It can happen. Or you could just scroll. Be like, okay, this is going to be nonsense. I don't think I don't like it. Let me just continue to scroll. Continue to scroll until you find something that you like. So that's the power that you have. So even when it comes to thoughts, there's the power that you have. I can't choose what thought pops up next. I could think about a snake and feel a little bit of fear because I'm thinking about a snake, and I can continue to think about a snake biting me, a snake, a cobra, spitting cobra. I could even think of, I don't think we have spitting cobras in South Africa, but yeah, I could continue to think about a snake. Or I could be like, thought about a snake. Now let me think about something else. Let me think about a bat. Let me think about a rabbit. Oh, whatever, like I don't want to think about a snake. Whatever thought comes next, maybe if it's a good thought, then I'm going to focus on that thought. So if I think about a rabbit next, then that's what I'm going to focus on if I think it's going to make me feel better. So the problem sometimes is that we do focus on negative thoughts and we start to feel negative emotions. But what if it was possible to focus on negative thoughts but still don't feel negative emotions? What will happen? A lot of unusual things will happen. I've noticed that if I stop stressing, bro, a lot of unusual things will happen. You're like, this is not supposed to happen. Why is it happening today? Why is it happening when I'm not stressing about anything? What is going on? Maybe you get a call from a friend who has not called you in a long time. You've not had a conversation with this person just shows up, or like you've never communicated with this person like 2 years. You didn't even want to go out. They show up and then you guys go out and then you lose your phone. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's like I was not feeding the matrix, right? The matrix needs these negative emotions for something. Maybe it's the energy that it needs to power itself, right? So when I'm feeling these negative emotions, I'm making the matrix stronger. So if I'm not giving it these negative emotions, then it loses its power. I'm telling you, reality starts to feel a bit weird. It starts to feel shallow, like it has no depth. Like if you don't pay too much attention to the things that you don't like, and you don't allow yourself to feel negative emotions when the things that you don't like happen, you just let it be. Like you kind of like surrender. Reality starts to feel shallow. Ever wondered why, no matter how well you're doing in life, you keep on experiencing negative emotions? No matter how well you're doing. Like, you don't get rid of negative emotions by succeeding in life, by having things in life. You could have it all but still be anxious. More money, more problems. Okay, now you got a lot of money. Now you're thinking, everyone is out to get me now. Every time when you get a girlfriend, you're like, she just wants my money. She doesn't love me. You're always looking for signs that she's not into you. She just wants your money. Every time a person comes into your life, like, you're always suspicious of people. So you never truly find peace. You're broke. You have nothing. You're thinking, only if I had this. If people don't check up on you, be like, oh, it's only because I'm poor. I don't have money. Like, you are never not stressing. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you don't have. Like, people are always finding reasons to stress or to feel uncomfortable, to experience negative emotions. How many times do you experience negative emotions in an hour? Even when you're dreaming. Even in your dreams, you do experience negative emotions. Even if the dream itself is good, you could be having a dream that is actually good, but still be experiencing negative emotions. Doesn't that tell you something? I've watched many movies where what I'm about to tell you happened, and you agree with me. In a movie, something usually like that's usually bad happens when the character feels a bit too excited, a bit too happy. And that's how I notice, that's what I've noticed actually, even in what we call real life. Like, when you get too damn excited, something will happen to, I don't know if it happens for balance or what. Like, you shouldn't be too damn happy. And if you're gonna be too damn sad, something good is gonna happen. I noticed this when I was young, even before I started becoming suspicious of life itself, right? When my day starts off bad, usually something good will happen. Usually something that I know wouldn't happen, you know? Like, maybe there's this person that I've not seen in a while that I wish I could see. Find that my day is bad, I'm stressing, and boom, this person shows up. Or my dad comes back with my favorite movie. You're like, huh? So it got to a point where I would expect good things to happen after bad things have happened. And if my day starts off good, I'll expect bad things to happen. Find that your day is so damn good. In the morning, it's so damn, you're like, esh, huh? So when I'm trying to do something and I keep on failing, I try to do it, I keep on failing. Usually something that's really good is gonna happen. Like, I will have given this realm enough energy, right? I will have given this matrix enough energy, so be like, set him free for a while, because he's fed us. You know, it's like if you work, if you have a job and you work, that means you're not going to have a lot of work left, right? Because you're working. But if you don't work, you're going to have a lot of work. So you gotta work. You still gotta work. Like, that's what's expected from you, is that you work. So you gotta give this realm energy. If you don't give it, you still owe it energy, and it will try its best to get what it's looking for from you. every culture that we know, people believe in sacrifice. We're talking about people, like people believed in sacrifice even before they knew there were other people. Some, like, you find that they don't know that the other people who believe in the same thing, but they believe in sacrifice. I never understood why until I realized that we are in a hell realm. And of course, in a hell realm, if you cause suffering and feed, you're feeding the matrix, then the matrix is going to reward you somehow. And that is why a lot of people who are horrible find themselves winning in life. It's believed in our culture. I'm not saying you must do these things. It's you gotta work on trying to set yourself free. You are not of this world. In my culture, when people become very successful, it is believed that maybe they've sacrificed something or someone. And it is believed that when you sacrifice something or someone, there must be pain. When you read the Bible, people who believed in God used to sacrifice animals. It's not like they will kill these animals in a way that was humane. Some of the animals will be burned alive. Doesn't that tell you something? You'd see people who used to do things that were not good, that you just knew that, okay, this is just horrible, succeeding. And you ask yourself, why do bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people? Maybe they're giving this realm what it wants. They're feeding this beast that we call life. You hear that the elites do things through, I don't even want to talk about it, but you know what I'm talking about. Ask yourself why. If your day is bad and it's still early in the morning, pay attention to what happens today. I mean, yeah, you might find that maybe all your days are bad, but I mean, if it's worse than other days, pay attention. You realize that something good is gonna happen. Something good is gonna happen. Something that's gonna make you feel good. Because you will have provided this room with what it needs. So it sets you free for a while. Like, okay, this person is stressed enough. We've got enough of what we wanted. So let them manifest what they want to manifest, I guess. This person was waiting for a call from their ex. Fine. Their ex is going to call. And then you feel happy for a while. The next day, your ex is not even thinking about you anymore. Your ex doesn't even think about calling you anymore. And it's back to how it used to be. But for a while, you felt happy. I'm telling you, like if your day starts off bad, like really bad, that you're like, dang, this can't be happening. Something good is gonna happen. Just pay attention. Something unusual that's good, it's gonna happen. And if you're not gonna stress, something unusual that's bad is gonna happen. If you're not feeding this matrix, something that's bad and that's unusual is going to happen. So what does that really tell us? Is suffering necessary Meaning that this realm wouldn't exist if there was no suffering. So if you find a way to free yourself from suffering, things will happen so that you can suffer. Because if you're not suffering, then this whole dream will collapse. Suffering is the foundation of life itself. Without suffering, there will be no life. There will be non-existence. So if you're not suffering, you are not feeding this beast called life. So because of that, it needs to try to find ways to get what it wants from you. You know what it's like? You know, when we still use the old batteries. I mean, people still use them. When the battery was no longer working, you'd have to try to maybe try to use something, maybe a hammer to hit it, or use your teeth, like whatever. But you know, after doing that, it will work. You find that, oh, it's your TV remote, it was not working, so you had to kind of like do something to it. You maybe try to chew on the upper part or something, and then it will start working again. So that's how it works. It's like you are no longer providing the matrix with what it wants, so now it has to try different things to make you produce the energy that it wants. I have a feeling that if you stop giving it what it wants completely, it will collapse for you. Like, you find that no matter what happens, you're not giving it your energy. It will try whatever it can try. You wake up, things are the way that they've always been, no problem. You don't think about anything negative, or even if you do, you don't feed the matrix. You're like, oh shit, I just thought of something negative, something that makes me feel negative emotions, but let me quickly think about something positive. Or let me just not react. It is what it is. It's like, how I'm like, why should I keep on stressing as if that's really gonna change anything? Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't have money. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent. Whatever happens, happen. Like, if I end up homeless in the street, fine, I'll chill in the street. I'll be a beggar. Whatever happens, happen. Why should I keep on stressing? You just don't stress. You don't allow yourself to be scared. You don't allow yourself to feel anxious. You don't allow yourself to feel sad. You just chill. I'm telling you, probably get a call and someone tells you something that you don't like and you still don't react. Like, it is what it is. Now you know how the matrix works. You're like, okay, is the matrix trying to get my attention? We're going to see what's next. And then find that bad things keep on happening, bad things, and you're not giving it your energy at all. Still, you're not. You're like, I'm not giving it my energy. You probably, like when you sleep, you're probably going to have a nightmare. A real nightmare. Ever had it like a real nightmare? You wake up scared. Like a night, or maybe it's experience sleep paralysis or something, like something, because you've been giving it energy and it wants energy. So because you have been giving it zero energy, it has to try whatever it can. So if whatever it's trying is not working, then it will take desperate measures. Like, okay, dreams, we're going to use dreams. Sleep paralysis, no one is never scared like when they're experiencing sleep paralysis. I mean, you find that your experience is even worse than before. I've experienced sleep paralysis. But you imagine now you are seeing like different demons. It's not even one demon that's staring at you. It's different demons, and they look scary. Oh, you know, if you've watched the movie Smile, Yeah, they'll be looking like that, right? And you can see them like vividly, like it doesn't even feel like a dream. It just feels like you're paralyzed. You can't move. You can't scream, and you're seeing these people smiling. Yeah, I'm telling you. But what if you still remembered that no, it's none of it is real. The Matrix is just desperate for my energy, so they can smile all they want. I'm not giving the Matrix, like, if you can, which I think is gonna be hard, like, because when you're dreaming you don't remember a lot of things. It's like you're in this, it's like you're drugged something, like you've been drugged and you can't, yeah, you can't think thoroughly, like you don't even know who you are. You don't even know that you're sleeping, having a dream. You might actually feel differently about things, so it's not easy to remember. So they'll probably use dreams, right? The agents of this Matrix will probably use dreams to get loose from you, to get energy from you. Like, yeah, let's make him experience a nightmare. It probably won't be the same, because dreams usually don't last, and also when you're having a nightmare you can't wait to wake up. It's like a part of you, it's like consciousness cannot handle a nightmare for that long, so you probably wake up before they even get enough loose from you, because you'll be fighting to wake up, like this is a nightmare. That's why I don't believe in hell. I don't believe in hell because I don't believe consciousness itself will allow itself to be tortured like that for eternity. Like, you just wake up. That's why when you're having a nightmare, you wake up easily. When you experience something that's truly terrible, you get involved in a car accident, you wake up. You wake up. I mean, it depends on whether you can handle it or not. But if you can't handle the dream, you just wake up. You even feel yourself when you can even feel it when you're about to wake up. Like, it will be like in the movie Inception, like there will be a kick. So you're having this experience and it feels real. You're not thinking it's a dream, but it's too crazy. Then there's this kick, and then you wake up. But I'm telling you, if you can go for more than 5 hours without giving the Matrix negative energy at all, hey, that's why I believe that we were never supposed to be happy. If you're going to be happy, you have to be a very ignorant person who's causing suffering without even realizing that they're causing suffering. You know, those kind of people. You're providing the Matrix with what it wants. It wants negative energy, and other people are feeling negative, they're experiencing negative emotions because of you. You're not aware of the harm that you're causing, but you're causing harm. And the Matrix is well fed because of you. It's hot this side. If I was in Joburg, I would be wearing a jacket or something, and I wouldn't be feeling thirsty. It's really hot this side. Back then, I would just, when I do my walk and talk, I'll just be holding a bottle of water. Life is suffering. This world doesn't feel like a paradise. It feels like a false paradise. And that's what makes it a hell realm. The fact that it's actually a false paradise. Because if it didn't seem like a paradise, and everyone here just knew that, okay, something is wrong. No one has hope, like, things can actually be better. Only if we can try this, only if we can try that, things will actually be better. What will happen is everyone would just realize, okay, this is not good, right? Everyone would realize that, no, this world is not it. Everyone would realize that. And what do you think they will do? Or how do you think they will feel? If you already know that you must expect bad things to happen, when these things happen, it's not going to feel the same. Right? You see? When bad things happen and you were expecting good things to happen, that's when you actually suffer. Like if someone gives you high hopes, let's say someone promised you that they're going to give you $10,000 and you believe them. And then when you went to them to get your $10,000, they say, I was drunk when I promised you, or now there's this person who stole my money. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel, but if you never thought you were going to get the 10K at all, you not having 10K is not going to be a problem. But if you felt like you're going to have the 10, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it works. It's like you got to have hope. You got to feel like things are going to work out. Things are going to, make sense. And then things never make sense. So you have hope. You're like, I'm going to get what I want. Things are going to be good, blah, blah, blah. And then boom. You realize that you get disappointed in the end. Like Thanos said, reality is often disappointing. So this matrix is going to give you high hopes, make you believe that things are going to work out, things are going to make sense, and you become happy, so that you will be disappointed in the end. People who have hurt us in life are people who were not real. If there are people who hate you that you know they hate you, sure. If there are people who hate you that you know they hate you, people who don't treat you well, you just know. You're not gonna expect anything good from these people. It doesn't matter what they do. You don't expect anything good from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ask for a lift from someone that you know doesn't even like you. I mean, if they don't give you a lift, it doesn't matter. But if it's a person that you believe liked you and they just don't want to give you the lift and you really need it, it's gonna hurt, right? So that's so you thinking that this is a paradise, even though it's not. You're expecting a lot of good things to happen, even though a lot of good things do not happen. That's how it gets you. It gives you hope. I remember I gave you this example from the movie Matrix, the last Matrix movie, where the analyst was talking about, I think it's called The Analyst. Yeah, he was the one who created the Matrix. He was explaining to Neo why hope and despair are nearly identical in code. When you feel like you can do something, only if I tried harder, only if I did this, only. but then you can't really do it. You just feel like you can do it, but then you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? That the hope that you have, that's also making you suffer at the same time. It is obvious to me that life is suffering, bro. Like like suffering is important. If there was no suffering, this realm wouldn't exist. Like it will literally collapse. Like we'll notice weird things happening. Like the matrix will start to glitch. If the whole world became happy and no one ever felt sad anymore, I think the matrix will start to collapse. Like easily, it will start to collapse. You will see a lot of glitches. Like there will be a lot of unusual things that will be happening. But I still think that you must train yourself to reserve your energy. When bad things happen, try your best to not give the matrix a lot of energy. Right? Try your best to not give the matrix a lot of energy. Especially when bad things happen. Try your best to chill. I've been in situations where something bad will happen. Right? Something really bad will happen and I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna stress, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna chill, and then the situation fixes itself. And you're like, oh, things ain't as bad as I thought. No, things were as bad as you thought. Maybe worse. But you didn't give the matrix the loose that it needed. So maybe it started to focus on other people to get the loose that it needed. You just remain calm. It tried its best to make you think that the situation is bad, or it tried its best to make you stress more. But you were like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress. Let me just sleep. Hopefully I'm not gonna have a nightmare. Or let me just focus on other things. Maybe you messed up at your job. You just don't stress about it, especially if there's nothing that you can do to change things. You're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna stress. I'm not even gonna think about what I did. I'm just gonna do what I can do now, or what I should, or focus on other things. Don't even think about that. You find that the situation fixes itself. You're like, how? Yeah, that's how it works. You lost something that's important to you and you don't know how to find it. You're like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm just gonna focus on other things. You don't even give the matrix. Like if there's been people in the same situation, there are people who've given it energy, but not a lot. Like you have not, like compared to them, you have given the matrix nothing. Usually things change, right? Usually things change and they become better for you if you protect your energy more. If you train yourself to protect your energy. So I've noticed that, yeah, things, because if you going to continuously protect your energy, then the matrix itself is going to start glitching. Because also you'll be training yourself how to protect your energy. You see, the more negative things happen and they keep on happening all the time and you're protecting your energy, it gets to a point where nothing really affects you. So the matrix has to make sure that it gives you what you want so that you'll have hope, and then maybe take it away or use what you wanted to create problems for you, right? Let's say, for example, you are single, you are completely single, you have no one in your life at all, and you are and this girl's but then let's say you are in this situation where you are totally single, like totally. I'm talking like you are single. You okay? You are but you don't stress about no girl. You don't even wish that you can be in a relationship, and there's nothing that's actually stressing you. Like you stressing, like things keep on happening. You do not stress. You do not care, whatever. Like none of it matters, right? None of it matters. Right? None of it matters. Even when bad things happen, none of it matters. The message is gonna be like, okay, this person doesn't care anymore. This person is like, we're talking about a real stoic here. Like this person doesn't care. Things keep on happening, but this person really doesn't care. Hey, the matrix might give you a girlfriend so that you will care, right? Notice that when you're not in a relationship, you don't even care. So the matrix might actually give you a goal so that you will care. Once you start caring, boom, the matrix is now getting what it wants, so it's using that girl to stress you. That girl is going to behave in a way that's going to stress you. The matrix will try to figure out what your weaknesses are. Right? Maybe you hate a girl who's too clingy. Not everyone hates people who are clingy, by the way. If you're a clingy person, just find the right person. So I'm not saying if you're clingy, that's a turn off, no? But let's just say you hate women who are clingy. She's going to be clingy, bruh. She's gonna annoy you, call you all like, bro, you could tell her that I'm busy, I'm at work. She calls you, she calls you now, you talk to her, you're like, hey, yeah, let me finish my work. She calls you again, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to get the loose from you. Let's say you hate girls who are not clingy, girls who can go for days without even texting you, or maybe that even if you text them, they take hours to respond. You call her, she might not pick up, and then respond to your call much later. What's gonna happen? I know you're gonna be stressing if you are the kind of person who doesn't like the kind of girl who will not who seem like she's not serious, right? If you are insecure, the universe might give you, the matrix might give you a girl who makes you feel insecure. Maybe a girl who has so many guy friends. She has guy friends. When you tell her how it makes you feel, she doesn't care. She makes you feel like there's something wrong with you, right? She judges you like, oh, so you think I'll do this to you? You think this, but then she's behaving in ways that make you feel, yeah, that's how it works. You gotta know how this thing works. Because you always gotta care. You always gotta give this matrix what it wants. If you are giving it zero loose, it has to find ways to get you to care so that it will still get loose from you. So like I was telling you, that it doesn't really matter how much money you have. It doesn't really matter how other people look at you. It doesn't really matter how much fame you have. You could be very famous, but then you still have problems. I saw a video where Justin Bieber, I think he was at a beach or something. Not a beach, but it was somewhere having fun. And he was being followed by the paparazzi, and he got angry, bro. He got angry. Said something like, I'm a father, I'm just trying to chill, blah, 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 blah. And you're following me around. Yeah. Kanye West. You always be dealing with that. Hated. What's funny is that if there is something that the Matrix knows makes you feel uncomfortable, it keeps on happening. It's weird. Until you stop caring. Think about the things that used to make you feel uncomfortable when you were a kid. These things will keep on happening until you stop caring, and they stopped happening. You realize that. So when the Matrix knows your weaknesses, it capitalizes on that. Because it wants energy. It's the same as bullies. You know, when a bully bullies another kid, they want a reaction, right? So if you stop giving the bully the reaction that they want, they'll stop bullying you. Because what are they gaining? They want you to react. So if you're not reacting at all, they will stop bullying you. Or they will try to find other ways to bully you. They'll try to be more creative. If it doesn't work, you know, they'll double down. If it still doesn't work, then they will just stop. Like, okay, it doesn't work anymore. It's no longer fun anymore because this person is not giving us the reaction that we wanted, right? It's a matrix, really. Like, the matrix will send people in your life to make you feel a certain way. So if that doesn't work, no matter what it tries, it doesn't work. No matter what it tries, it just stops trying. Because why should it keep on trying if it's not working? It will just stop. So you must realize how this thing really works. And I think that's what's really important, is figuring out how the world really works, but not just the world itself. Like how things work on a quantum level, right? How do you dream up the things that you dream up, and how your feelings play a role in your dream, the kind of dreams that you get to have, you know, how your reaction. Because I think we feel like we can really, like, by doing things we can actually change. We can make life better by actually doing things, but it's not even that. I think it has a lot to do with understanding how it really works. Like, you can be in a situation where you are trying too damn hard to do something and it still doesn't work. I remember last week I was in this situation. It was late at night. My battery died. I needed to request to go back to where I was staying. I can see that, like, I'm asking people to request for me, and no one wants to request for me. And I'm in a situation where, like, people felt comfortable, right? Like, you can just pull out your phone and just request for me, but people didn't. And I've been in that kind of situation before, but the first person that I asked to request for me just requested for me. It's not a big deal. It's not like that's scary to do, right? But in that situation, I approached more than 15 people, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I realized it has a lot to do with how I feel. Like, the matrix is trying to get loose from me. It knows that I'm actually I was in a desperate situation that day. It was weird. Like, no one is actually requesting for me. So you want to know what I did? I just started to have fun. So let's stop asking for people to request for me. Just start focus on something else, and then boom, someone shows up, and I'm like, can you request for me, bro? I didn't even have to explain anything. Just request for me, like, oh, where are you going? And then he went out of his way to help me. And I was like, huh, all right. So you can be in a situation where you want something and you're doing what you need to be doing to get it, and you still don't get it. And you can be in a situation where you want something and you're not even doing much to get it and you just get it. Strange. But that's how the matrix works. So it does make sense to look at this as a loose farm. Because why would they be suffering in the first place if it wasn't a loose farm? You can see that you cannot not suffer. Like, the harder you try to not suffer, the more you actually suffer. You could see that's how it works. Like, the matrix wants you to suffer, so it tries whatever it can to make you suffer. And it knows that you don't want to suffer, so the more it tries to make you suffer, the more you suffer because you don't even want to suffer. So you're going to suffer because you're suffering and you don't want to suffer. So the suffering becomes worse. You're suffering, yes, but you're also suffering because you don't want to suffer. It's a hell room, man. Everything tells you that it is a hell room. It needs us to think thoroughly about everything. And I do believe that if you can stop caring, you've won. If you can detach yourself, you've actually won. And that is something that is not easy to do. Thank you all guys for watching until the end. Like the video. Tell me what you think about the video. Share the video. How do you feel about the videos that I'm making here at home? Do you feel like the energy is different? Because I've always felt like the energy is different. Like when I'm making videos at home and when I'm making videos somewhere else, it's like the videos are different. Like it's not the same energy. But yo, thank you all for watching until the end. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not subscribed. Thank you.